Hey there, kitty. Today's an important day. You see, a certain kitty cat has been avoiding a bath for a while, and I thought you might be able to coax him out. After all, the other day he got upset at Bakugo again, and, well, I was just hoping that you might have some kind of wizardry. I mean, I can talk to him, but he makes a strong argument. He says if I respect him as a person, I should respect that he doesn't want to go in the bath right now. And I suppose he has a point. Though, he's getting a little stinky. So, got any tricks for cats? I guess I might be a little bad at dealing with them. When you understand more about something, it's hard not to feel like you're berating another human being, and I personally think that animals are meant to be our friends and companions. But when they're stubborn, it's difficult to figure out what's too much and what's appropriate. That's kind of my, crutch, if you will. Well, I've been working on a few ideas. Not just for that, or for helping in terms of, well, keeping you safe from you know who. I know why she hasn't been bothering us. It's because we haven't been giving her a chance to. And I heard she got in with someone dangerous lately. Look, she talks a lot, but some part of me thinks she's still not trying to hurt. Maybe she's just sad. Blames me for not realizing. I wonder if I'd do the same thing. I know I shouldn't waste time focusing on the what-ifs. But sometimes I just wonder, am I doing wrong? Am I a good or a bad person? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Not just because of her, no. Sometimes I feel I've let you down, kitty. And those times they hurt the most. I may have made mistakes in my life, but you're not one of them. Look me in the eyes. I'm yours. Don't worry about the rest. Just because my old friend came back doesn't invalidate you in the slightest. Besides, she's probably jealous of you. I've heard some things, and it all just makes me sad. Someone that used to be so strong, brought down to such a level. I guess time has a way of eroding discipline, determination, whatever have you. I'm guilty of the same thing. I almost ended up being a monster as well. No, I can't even consider it that. I'm not a monster. The world is sometimes. And I was gonna try and rewrite it. Conquer instead of change from within. I still don't know if it's the right or wrong choice. Because I feel like it's corrupt. If you ever noticed, I've never really gotten along with the others. They've been friends, but it feels like there's a distance I can't cross. Like I'll never be within the inner sanctum of their friendship. Like I'll always be an outsider. Sure, there's some that make me feel like I'm okay. But you have to understand, Nell was the first. And you were the most important. I don't mean to bring up things you don't like. Sometimes it probably feels like I'm talking nonsense or maybe blabbering on about something you already know. Understand, I have these habits because sometimes I don't know. I'm no expert in the field of relationships or anything like that. But I do know that someday I want to marry you. And no friend of the past, no villain or hero will take away from that. I already know that there's people out there for us. People that don't like us. People that want me to join some faction or another. But I don't want that. I just want you. That's why after the bath with Kota, I was hoping we could go someplace far away. I don't want to feel a prisoner in our own home. And even if she shows up, I'll just give her some really annoying task to do or something. Then again, she'll probably just snap out of it. No pun intended. She could be really annoying, I know. But maybe I just have to tell her, bluntly, that I'm getting married to you. No, she probably won't even show up. I bet you what happened is, she wanted to. But she saw it in my eyes. The truth. Though I guess we'll never know. I'm more interested in the truth behind your eyes. What is it, my love? Do you like being my kitty cat? I consider you the most important and special thing I've ever been gifted with. And I want you to feel that way too. It's so important that we cherish those next to us, those who truly care, so that history doesn't repeat itself. I know how it is, kitty. I know how much you have to deal with. And that's why I want you to know I'm your man. Not just some boy who can't handle the troubles. I accept you for who you are, and I want you to be yourself. Sometimes it feels like you try too hard. Don't try at all, unless it's what you want to do. I love you, you know. Sometimes it feels like I'm fighting an uphill battle when it comes to giving you a reason. But I still try, I still fight every day. The real war isn't with some villain who tries to do some minor crime, no. The only villain I fight is my own dark thoughts. I'm not filled with negative emotions or hatred even. Just a lot of unsure. A lot of feelings of wondering if what I'm doing is really right. Wondering if I'm actually who I think I am, and so on and so forth. You ever wonder that, kitty? Doesn't surprise me. I don't think there's a sane person out there that doesn't struggle with these things. What it means to be human in the first place. I know even less of that. There's been so much of my life just locked away behind these doors in my head that I just don't know what to do sometimes. Skeletons in the closet and all. I wonder now, am I really guilty? Did I feel guilty getting what I thought was revenge? Or was it just to self-satisfy? Moreover, does it even matter? I don't know. And that scares me. Sometimes I wish it did matter, and other times I wish it didn't. I go back and forth at war in my mind. And even though I have Kota and you, it doesn't always feel like I'm doing the right thing. Especially when they approached me recently with all that stuff. With Bakugo and them. I never really thought of myself as really much of a team player, sure. I help now and then, because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It makes me feel like I'm a person again. Hey, Kitty. I've been meaning to ask you. Do you think I should go? Or I guess I worded that wrong. Do you think we should go? Spend our time with trying to fight for some kind of future. I just don't know what I pick. At points, I think I should fight. I think it's my duty. It's what I learned from Aizawa. Yet even now, I can't look at him the same. Not after last time. There's been a lot of things that I had to learn firsthand. People change and the world changes. Bad things happen to good people. And I'm not sure anymore if I should even stick with the world. Or go someplace far away with you. And we never look back. What do you think? Honestly, it hits me at different times. Different times when I don't even know who I am anymore. Struggling between hero thoughts and maybe more of a villainous take. That's what I think a lot of people misunderstand about villains. I don't think they're innately evil. I just think they're fed up with the system, like I am now. And I struggle with it. I want to change things, but I know from the inside I'll never be good enough in their eyes to have a say in it. And it feels terrible. It feels hopeless. It feels like I can't breathe. But then I see you. And I think all that powerlessness doesn't really matter if I don't need to deal with the world. Because the world can go do whatever it pleases, but I don't need to wait for it. I have everything I need. My question is, Kitty, are you alright with running away with me? Maybe getting married and forgetting about all this drama? Or do we stay here, solve the problem, and get married after we face our demons? To be honest, I think both ways has their merit. I want both of them, but I can't just pick one. Not right now. Not without you telling me. What do you feel? Not just what you think. I've never wanted that. Not what just you think or what you feel in a moment. I want a long, hard thought about it. Where we should go, what we should do. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear your voice. And I want to kiss you. And share my life. And to that end, there's nothing I won't do. And I know Kota's just the same. He cares a lot about you, you know. He may not show it all the time, but he's kind of a sassy cat. It's both a good and a bad thing about him. When you have a cat that's sassy, it just ends up being a long-term thing. You get to know him. He shows little bits and pieces of the real him. And then he opens up eventually. You know how I met him. way back when I saved him. It took me a while before he'd even talk to me. He knew I could understand him too, so it was definitely a conscious choice, and it's okay. I don't mind if it takes a while for people to warm up to me. I think I've more than earned that. From my apprehension, from my negatives. And I'm just trying to outweigh those negatives with more positives. I don't know any other way. Did you know I used to get into a lot of trouble when I tried to give people what I thought was support, what I thought was answers that they wanted to hear? A dear friend of mine, back in middle school, one of the last true friends I had, she was trying to go through with something. I kept stopping her. And there was someone there that kept being mean. Kept saying bad things, and I said, don't let them get you down. They're just jealous. I tried to give as much downplay to the bad person as I could, and you know what happened? They called me someone siding with them. They said I was siding with the very person I was damning. The very person whose actions I was saying were wrong. Nothing feels worse than being misunderstood. So I'm not gonna have it anymore. No. I'm gonna do my best. My best to make sure everything I do is put to the test, is done right. And everything that I do from here on out, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice of coming across cold. If I ever do, Kitty, you have to promise to tell me. Even if it's hard, because I want to be the best me I can be. I can't do that without you. I can't even hope to do it without you. Because without you, it's just this big empty void. An emptiness that I don't know how to fill. And honestly, getting into the meat of our relationship, it's taken a lot for me to really open up on the level that I could do things casually. I was always on edge thinking I was making a mistake. But now, no. Not anymore. I don't have time to worry about that. I've got you right here. And I'm not letting go. No matter what the world brings, it won't break us apart. I swear to you, no one can take me from you. And no one can stop me from being yours. Isn't it the same way for you, Kitty? You always know how to put a smile on my face. That should be something of a talent of yours. I like it. No, I love it. That smile, those eyes, feeling you close to me like this. Looking down at you from a sweet embrace. I live for moments like this. And I'll see to it that they don't stop anytime soon. I have way too many dreams, passions to see through. You have a dream, Kitty. And I don't mean just one of those that you don't believe in, or the ones that you feel are too childish. I mean a dream that despite childishness or apprehension, you want it to come true. You believe in yourself. to make it happen. That's what you need to do. That's the dreams that I want. That's the dreams that I have too. I think it'd be lovely if after being a hero for a while, or changing the world, whatever it is we're gonna do, we settle down and run a kitty cafe or something. Maybe a cat orphanage. Or we take all the strays and give them a fun home. And people who pass a rigorous test maybe can adopt them. They can spread the joy, and we can help those in need all at once. Makes me smile just thinking about it. You know, I'm sick of sitting around worrying about what I'm doing. Thank you, Kitty. You've given me the strength to feel like I can do something. Make a change without worrying about whose feet I step on. That matters more than you could ever know. But you probably know anyways. You're a smart one, Kitty. Between you and Kota, I don't know how you do it. Sorry. Was that getting carried away? It was just a little joke on your nickname. I know, Kota's a cat. And you're a gorgeous human. With a fancy quirk. And someone who I can relate to more than all the rest of the world. I love you. I love you so much. And I will continue loving you for as long as the sun rises, and as long as I possibly can make you smile. All those dreams that I want to hear from you, I hope we can share some, make them happen together, and just enjoy the life we've been given. There's no sense in delaying. No sense in hesitation. So, what do you say we give this cat a bath? Well, provided you can convince him, that is. Then again, he has a soft spot for you. His tough guy attitude can't last when you enter the room. It's gonna be funny, to say the least. Sorry. Just, the thought of it was a little bit comical. I hope you don't fight with him like others do. Though I think he'd be a pushover. At least you. There he is. Target acquired. Why don't you go, babe? See what you can do. I can translate for you. At least. It looks like he's playing the pity card. He just told you shouldn't give him a bath because he doesn't need one. It would scare him and ruin his nerves. Oh, an interesting approach. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, he's getting a little bit desperate, I think. He's begging you, please, not the bath. Anything but the bath. I haven't seen him this desperate in a while. I guess you've really got away with cats. Your suggestion of a shower instead. It might have piqued his interest because he seems to think that a shower's less bad. Maybe you should ask him if it's all the water at his feet or something. Oh, looks like he's cracking a little. He's saying he guesses he could do you a favor just this once, but not to ask him again. Oh no. He's giving you the wounded cat treatment. He's pretending that he's got an ouchie as a last-ditch effort. Of course he's lying. Don't tell him I said that. Oh dang, I guess he heard me. Anyways, despite his argument, it seems like you've convinced him somehow. I think he's just got a thing for you. You know, thinking you're cute. Don't mind if he's a little, pretentious or full of himself. It's not his fault. I spoiled him when I first got him, so he seems to think he's a prince. He says he insists that he is in fact a prince. Don't mind him. Like I said, he's full of himself. Sorry, Kota. I mean, proud cat. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I forgot to add that you're the proud prince of cats and stuff, you know. Sometimes it slips my mind, little dude. It's fine, right? He says I'm forbidden to really interfere with the steamed shower time. I think he doesn't know that you tricked him. He insists that it wasn't him getting tricked, but us getting tricked because he actually wanted a shower, not a bath. Yeah, I get it, Kota. Anyways, let's head over to the tub. I guess this will be a little bit of a problem. He says bring the can of sardines, and he will only be carried there, by me on his favorite pillow. And that we should make it snappy. No, brother, it looks like this cat. He's so full of himself. No, I mean you're proud cat. Proud, beautiful cat. Look, let's not talk about this right now, and we can worry about, you know, the other stuff later. Let's just get him what he wants. I think it's the only way. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Okay, I've got His Majesty Kota on the pillow. So now we just need, his favorite sardines. Of course. Okay. Man, he's really milking this for all he's worth, isn't he? I guess I did mention milk. Would you be so kind as to get His Majesty a bowl of milk too? Sorry about this. Now, I think everything's prepared and, You can just set those there. I'll start getting the shower temperature ready and... Not until your meal's finished, sure. That's fine, I guess. By the way, just do what he says for now. We gotta make sure we appease the cat god. He leveled up, apparently, on the way to the bathroom. Please, it's the only way. Otherwise, his ego will get bigger. We gotta just let him have what he wants this time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright, Kota. Looks like you finished your meal. Come on now. I've given you all you wanted. Are you gonna be a noble cat god of your word? Yes, you have to. That was the conditions. We all agreed upon it. No, you don't get to... Fine, you can have this rubber ducky. As long as you don't, break him. That has sentimental value, Now, His Majesty descends upon the shower and requires us to, look away from his majestic form. He said he will clean himself under the water. It's okay. I'm sure he can do a decent job, right? He's not just gonna lick himself. Go ahead and give a peek. It's okay. He's probably not doing anything. What? Kota, that's not what we agreed upon. You're not even in the water. That's it. You can be mad at me later. We're getting this over with, got it? It's your fault for just battering around the ducky. How could you do that to Ducky? At least you didn't break him, but you were just standing out of the water, waiting us out, weren't you? What was your plan? You know we would have seen that you weren't wet. And what would I need this blow dryer for? No, begging won't help you now. It's your fault. You forced my hand, so get ready. Don't be saying that. That's inappropriate. You know that you shouldn't talk that way, especially with them around. It's not nice of you to say they lied to you. Come on. Nobody lied to you. You just had unrealistic expectations. It's too late, buddy. You're checkmate. After giving us so much trouble, you better be apologizing. What do you think this is? Your house? Well, I mean, we share it, but that's not the point. You don't own this place. Do you even pay bills? No, fish bones don't count. You should know that. Leaving the rats either. Those don't count as payment. You think they accept that at the rental office? Look, I know you tried. You're trying, and I appreciate your efforts. You're not a bad cat or anything. Just look, all I'm saying is you gotta take a bath sometimes, got it? Yeah, okay, it doesn't have to be that often. But when you go and get dirty, that's when you need it. No, there's no arguing about this. You gotta get your shower in now and then. Everybody does it. You got fur all over you. So of course, you need it more. I don't want to hear it. We've said what's done. And what's done, you can't get unwet. Now, it's time for the cat-safe soap. Look, this hurts me as much as it hurts you, and you get it. I know you're smart enough, and don't try and guilt me. It's gotta be done. The more you fight it, the more time it's gonna take, so just, don't worry about it. We'll just, get it done as fast as possible. How about that? You're making a fuss out of nothing. Here, just focus on this rubber ducky. See? Now you're nice and lathered up. Aren't you glad it's taking so much less time? And look, they're even helping us out. You get to see this cutie over here. This is one dramatic cat, let me tell you. So, kitty, can you help me? Go ahead and get behind his ears. No, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. None of it's gonna go in your ears, see? It's important that you scrub behind the ears, though. Look, this is difficult for me too, but if you keep struggling, water might get there. Then you'd be sad, right? I know, I'm not trying to do this because I dislike you. Just don't hold it against me. Now that we got you all lathered up, it's just a matter of time. Just the water, and then you're done, okay? Stay with me, Kota. We'll get through this together. Give me your paw. Look, I know you want them to. Fine. Would you be willing to hold Kota's hand? Paw? While I do the water? That way he'd feel most comfortable. He is the prince cat, and, you know. No, the god of cats, right. My mistake. Now, I'll just get the water. Hang in there, little buddy. See, was that so hard? Now everything's just fine, right? I know you don't like being wet. Just relax. I'll get it. You just gotta not struggle while I dry you with the towel. Oh, right. We can use the blow dryer if you want. I know you like that thing. Now, do me a favor and hold the most handsome cat in his bath towel. Yeah, I'll just be a moment. I'm getting the blow dryer, okay? Alright, got it. Now hold still. See? I knew you didn't mind this part. Isn't it worth it in the end? That's a fair opinion. But at least you had sardines and milk, right? Yeah. See, this won't take too long. If you're standing still, it dries pretty quick. And then... Wait, don't do it. Don't shake it up. Ugh. You got us. You got us good. Why don't you seem to care about it? I guess you're just focused on getting dry the quickest, aren't you? Sorry about that. Kidding. You didn't get too wet, did you? No, it's fine. Looks like you avoided most of it. Me, however, can't believe you did that, Kota. You know what, fine. After this, that's it. Then you can go off on your own. Deal? Good. Then let's go. Just a little bit longer, and dry as can be. Don't you like smelling nice? That's how a cat prince should be. Hey, don't be giving too much sass. We did this for your own good, you know. You don't need to understand it. We just wanted to help you. Obviously, you're a dear friend here and a very prestigious cat. We had to take care of you, and that was, you know, that had to do with bathing you. Because you don't do it yourself, and licking yourself isn't gonna get bubblegum out of your fur. Alright, you can go and be mad at me then. Duh, that cat. He can be troublesome sometimes, and looks like he broke something. Why'd you do it, buddy? We're not silly. We understand that you broke something. We get that you're mad at me, but you gotta stop this. Fine. You're gonna go in this room, and you're not gonna come out until dinner time. No, it's too late for that. It's fine. He broke something that was kind of important to me. I'll fix it up later. It was a pot that belonged to one of my parents that... Never mind, we'll talk about that later. I don't want to get into too much serious stuff, and I thought today, despite what I said, I guess bathing the cat was more of an ordeal. Maybe we'll go next time outside, once we decide what we're actually gonna do. But for now, I think I just need a break. And wow, looks like I'm soaked. Better do something about this before I get a cold. Here, I'll go get changed. You can... Oh, I see that's what you... Okay. I suppose it's all fine and good. I do love you most of all. And I suppose this comes with the territory. You're my love. You know that. But even if you know it, it means more to feel it, doesn't it? And that's why I'll never give you up. And even if they burn down our house, bring us to our knees, or ever make us feel like we're not a part of society, I'll still stay with you. At that point, what does it matter, being a part of society or not? I want to be a part of you. And that's why I want to take you away to a better place. Just me, you, and Kota. The rest can go wherever it pleases, as long as it leaves us to our lives. And maybe that's a bit silly of me. Maybe it's a bit pretentious. But I don't care. I don't give a single thought to the what-ifs after that. Everything is fine, as long as I've got you. As long as Kota's there too. Then we can make the family work. We can build our dreams from the foundation of everything. And we can live our absolute best wherever we end up. I promise you. Nobody and nothing will ever take my kitty away from me. Mark my words, and know they're my promise to you. Now, until time ends, won't you be mine?